Welcome everybody back. We are so happy to have you. Welcome. And I am, oh my God, I almost forgot who I was. I am Jamilah, your realtor.
And I'm Jazmyn, your interior designer.
And welcome to the In Your Space podcast, where we focus on bringing you the real in real estate.
And interior design. Of course. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Let's
oh my
do
goodness.
It.
You guys.
Episode 5.
Episode 5. And they have no idea. Like, I think my cheeks hurt right now.
Yeah, mine are actually frozen in a smile because people are crazy.
So yes, we got some catching up to do. But before we do that, Jazmyn, why do you look like a fresh day in summer?
Okay, but listen, it's the last day of summer, people. I'm going to get my last wear of this cute jumper. It's TLC inspired.
It is.
And I'm feeling
it up. Get ready for a real good time.
Hey,
she's even doing the TLC
Okay,
moves.
hold on. But did y'all hear that? Hear that? It's vocals for me.
No.
It's the vocals for me.
So, I mean, not only is she looking like a fresh day of summer, she says I look like pumpkin spice latte.
She's ready for the latte. Yes, she is.
I wouldn't even dare.
You look so Parisian.
Oh, do I?
You do.
I just didn't wear my beret
It's
today.
the lipstick for me.
Oh, okay.
It's the stripes.
And the stripes.
Yes.
But, you know, I'm not bashing anybody, and I hope you guys still watch and listen to the podcast after this.
After she says this, okay, go ahead and burn a couple bridges. Let's go.
Pumpkin spice is a no.
All right. Now, this is going to be...
All the points. No.
You can have them because I don't disagree with you. I don't like pumpkin. My dad... And this is unrelated. My dad, we got a thumbs down. My dad called me pumpkin for the first 25 years of my life. I love the word because it was a nickname, but I don't like the taste. Give me sweet potato pie or give me nothing.
Thank you.
Sweet potato pie or death.
Thank you. I just need somebody to make me a sweet potato pie latte.
Oh,
you get what I'm
latte.
Saying?
Yes.
Come on. Why isn't this happening yet?
We're pretending that pumpkin is a thing. We're still pretending that pumpkin is a thing. And it's offensive to me, quite honestly, because we got people going around pumpkin spice latte season. I have never had a pumpkin spice latte that I liked.
I'm going to put it out. You are correct. And I'm going to put it out here right now. So if we have any listeners,
go ahead and hate in the comments right after you subscribe.
No, I love that. But you know what? I don't want you to hate. What I want somebody to do, Starbucks, La Colombe, Wawa, Dunkin' Donuts,
McDonald's if you're nasty.
Oh, God, don't do that. Somebody please help us to help ourselves to some sweet potato latte.
I believe that it's very on brand for McDonald's. You know, they be trying to appeal to a certain demographic. Sweet potato pie.
I can't stop. I can't.
They would do it.
Jazmyn has officially taken it there.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to say who my favorite coffee is, but my coffee provider is.
It sounds like Starbucks.
You would be incorrect.
Well, that's mine.
But I just need this to happen. I can't go through. No, it's not that I can't go through.
I won't.
It's not fair that we have to go through every single season worshiping pumpkin spice.
Who's worshiping? I'm looking at y'all like y'all are crazy.
When there are tubers that matter.
Mm-hmm.
I need a tuber. I need a tuber with some spice.
What's a tuber?
Oh, Jazmyn, that is it. We got to edit that out. Jazmyn, it's a potato.
Oh.
Potatoes grow underground. Coming from the gardener. It's okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm not losing my mind. That was not a thing that's well known.
I garden. Anyway, moving forward.
We are way off.
Jazmyn.
We're off track.
How's your week?
It's exciting, Jamilah. I'm in a great place.
Tell me why.
So next week, we settle on our new house.
Woo!
Burr, 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 burr.
Yes.
I do my own air horns around here. No, I'm very excited. So it's insanity right now. My life is crazy because we're moving out of where we've been living and moving into the new space. And of course, I'm a designer. I have a million projects that I already have in mind that we need to do before we move in.
I honestly don't know how you're keeping your project straight, your personal project straight.
Oh, I have
and
I have a very
else's.
detailed system. And my mind compartmentalizes really, really well. So what about you, Jamilah?
Wow. Y'all see that flip? I love it. Well, I mean, listen, last week.
Yeah. It was a rough one, guys.
It's still just as rough.
Yeah.
I'm still out here putting out fires like a fireman. And you know what? It is all par for the course when it comes to real estate. But I will say this, for all of the drama, for all of the unforeseen things, because there are unforeseen things, there is no perfect real estate transaction. Another realtor can jump on here and say that there is and fight me. So there is no perfect.
You're choosing violence. It's fine.
I'm with words.
Yes.
There's no perfect real estate transaction. So for everything that can go wrong, it will go wrong. But I think the way that you counterbalance that is from learning from it.
Right.
So I'm doing some major learning right now.
That's a good thing.
And you take it and you
breathe it out.
You use it for other clients.
Yeah.
So
it's a learning experience for sure. But it's par for the course because at the end of the race, you get the prize.
Yes. So, I mean, because it's a stressful week, I wanted to do a new segment that maybe will help to take some of this stress off.
No, go ahead.
This is called Yes, No. And so I'm going to cue this up.
I'm so excited for this.
And this is a lot of fun because, you know, as in sync as Jazmyn and I think we are, I want to see if we're really in sync. So
I don't have very high hopes for this.
All right. So we got about a good 5-6 designs, and it's as simple as this. It's either a yes or a no. I want to know if Jazmyn would say yes to this, or if she'd be like nah. And
I gotta know if you would like this space.
And then in the end, we're just gonna, we're gonna keep our points, and at the end, whoever has the most points, the other person is gonna buy them.
Wait a minute,
a sweet potato pie spice latte
when they become a thing. Yes. McDonald's, get on it.
Yes. All right. So you ready?
Okay, I gotta take points, right?
Yeah, you gotta take the points.
Okay.
So maybe we should just count down because we did not rehearse this.
We didn't figure this out.
And quite frankly, I've seen the pictures. Jazmyn has not.
No.
So now you guys, all right, can you see the pictures? Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
We're going. All right, let's go. 5, 4, 3. Hold on. No. We're not going to start yet. All right. Let me tell you what it is that we're seeing before. Before we do the countdown.
Only
on whether
fair
it's yes
for the listeners.
This is a beautiful, crisp, clean kitchen. And it has the copper notes.
Stone backsplash.
Stainless steel. And like the copper handles. It's got some
gray base cabinets.
Thank you. Gray base cabinets.
It's got a flush white.
It's really bright.
Vent hood. It's giving French country cottage kitchen,
all right,
but modern.
All right, and it's clean and it's open. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Jamilah's
Jazmyn is a yes, and you're correct. It's a no for me.
Yeah, and I don't like this kitchen,
and so I just lost. So Jazmyn gets a point.
Thank you. Ding.
Oh God.
All right, next one.
Moving on. And what we're looking at here right now for the listeners who cannot see us, it is a
it's a lot. It's a
you're not listen, you're giving yourself away here. This is a very eclectic room with a certain shade of green.
It's a forest green.
Ceiling to walls, tons of plants.
Yes, a lot of plants.
Lights.
What is this? A boho rug going on. Yes.
It's very boho. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Jamilah's a yes.
No.
Yes. You're correct.
So Jazmyn is a no. I am correct.
All right. So Jamilah gets 1 point. Jazmyn's got 2 points. Ding ding.
Next. And so now what we're looking at is a country kind of eclectic
country cottage, English cottage kitchen
with some. It looks like some kind of pine flooring. I don't know what it is.
It's an aged flooring,
but we got reds and greens.
We got a red island like with wood. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, guys. It's one of those arched inset stoves with tile
textures.
It's a lot of colors.
So
soft colors.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jamilah's a no. Am I right?
You're wrong. Now it's a yes for me.
You know what? Actually, I get it. I see it.
It's a yes.
So what did you say for me?
I said it's a no.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not clean enough for you.
2 and 2. We're neck and neck.
I'm going to get that sweet potato pie latte, spice latte soon enough.
I do like it. It's just not my aesthetic. It's not my style.
It's all me.
Yeah, it is.
I love it. That's a good center island too. It's nice and big.
Yeah. You got it's another stove. I mean, another sink because you got 2 sinks, don't you? Okay, I can't see.
Yep. All right, moving on.
Yep.
And so now what we're looking at, I gave myself away, right? So now what we're looking at is beautiful high ceilings.
Yes.
They're very
ornate
elaborate.
molding at the top. And it's hard to describe, but it gives me very Parisian.
There's wood.
Yeah, there's a lot of wood. There's a built-in bookshelf on the wall. Yes, eclectic art. So, okay, can
all
we just do the
colors.
countdown?
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jazmyn's a yes.
Jazmyn's a no.
I thought you would have given on this one.
I like certain elements, but it's still not me.
Oh, fine.
It's not me. I would stay in an Airbnb that was decorated this way.
Well, can we get like 0.5? But can I get a 0.5 for that? No,
I'll give you a sliver of it. You got 2.5.
I'll take it.
Let's see if you can get the other half.
Next one.
All right.
And so what we're looking at here is another kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It is pink on pink on pink.
It's coral. There's a lot of coral tile. There's coral backsplash. No, it's coral. It's not pink. The walls are kind of pink, but it's coral.
But do you see that that faucet? That
faucet is
copper.
Yes.
Copper.
Yes. It's a lot going. It's very, very bright.
It's bright.
Okay.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Jazmyn, it's a no. It's a no for me.
Oh, really?
I would not live in this. I'm sorry. I would not live in this.
You know what it is? It's too matchy-matchy. The tile for you. It's too much matchy-matchy, I think. This not even just the color choice. It is
very matchy-matchy for me.
So did anybody win? What did you say for me?
I said it's a no for you.
Yeah, you're right.
This for me looks like when the 50s meets IKEA.
You didn't pick out no kitchens for me, huh? You ain't pick out no spaces for me.
You know what? Moving on. All right. So the next space, what we're looking at is...
This is like an industrial, masculine, modern space. It's a lot of stuff going on. But we got a dark accent wall with different textured woods and different angles.
And a bare carpet.
A low-slung bed with upholstery only on the bottom. No headboard.
Track lighting.
Track lighting. Yes. Okay.
And tall windows. And it's all dark.
Yes.
So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's
Jamila's
a no for Jazmyn.
You're wrong.
What?
You're wrong. This would be my bedroom.
You've got to be kidding
I'm being
me.
Dead serious.
I don't know
let the outfit fool you.
Clearly the outfit is fooling me.
All right.
So you got that, and it is a no for me.
It is a no because I think it's too dark, but I prefer darker bedrooms.
But this?
Yeah. It's okay. So my aesthetic for certain spaces is different. So like the office vibe that I was going for, right, for your first space that was like super boho, I would absolutely do. But then I would also do this for my bedroom because I like darker spaces.
This is
for bedrooms. And it's very masculine, which I like because it's energy balancing. My husband's, he doesn't get a lot of masculinity in the house. So I usually give him the bedroom.
This is a hotel room I would stay in, but I don't want to live here.
Oh, I love it. I love every element of it.
And this is one of the first moments we're really not in sync. Okay. All right. So moving on. I think we have one more.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
So what we have here is a bedroom. Mm-hmm. And it has a lot of different textures and shape. There's wood, right? What are those things, those wall things called?
Slats.
Thank you. So wood slats on each side.
Yep. It's like a combination of like blue and coral pink. We've got some interesting lighting hanging from the
tall
ceiling.
Windows.
It's actually contrasting. Like the light fixture is modern and the rest of the room is kind of contemporary. It's not really working for me.
Well, you just gave yourself away.
Well, I didn't.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jamila's a yes.
It's a no for you.
It's not a no for me.
You know what? I am done. I changed my answer based on you saying what you just said.
Okay, so wait, did you say yes? Do you like the space?
I said yes.
Do you like the space?
Yes, I do.
5.
Yes, she only cares about herself.
Okay, but you're not. Yeah, the reason you're wrong is because thinking of this space at night, it will be dark, it will be moody, and there's a lot of feminine and masculine energies in here.
Well, maybe that's why I like it. Because it's something that I think my husband and I could agree on, but I like to think I myself have a lot of feminine and masculine.
And I also love the
energies.
windows, all that natural light.
And you
in
see
there.
that? See that for me is kind of like some of the, honestly, if you have not traveled to Europe yet.
Yeah. There's a lot of terraces. It's a must do. Yeah.
And I can see this in a European room or whether it's an apartment or a hotel, but that looking over a terrace or outside, it's all me all day.
I like it. I like it.
That was fun.
We can agree.
We can agree that we like it. But I thought you did not like it.
I am not a one note person. See, like, this is the thing. I am very much like, I will ease, like, if it feels right, the energy is right, I will ease into anything. It's not eclectic, but I'm very like, if I like it, I like it.
But I'm really mad that I lost because I'm very competitive.
You got 3.5.
3.5 to your 5. Wow. Okay. That's obnoxious. All right. Visual tech guy. You are obnoxious.
Don't be salty.
So I guess I owe you that future sweet potato.
But you know what?
Latte.
Let's look at it from this angle. You used to own a coffee shop.
I did.
You know a lot about coffee.
I do.
Can we not make this happen?
What do you mean?
You can make me a sweet potato latte. You have the tools.
I probably can, but
I know.
I'll figure it out.
You
know I'll figure it out. I said thank you.
You're wonderful.
All right. So now that stress it's lightened up a little bit.
It's off of me. I don't know. It's off of me.
That's because you just won. Anyway, so we're going to move on to our today's topic, which is parenting and work-life balance.
This is a very important topic for us, sure.
It is. As two mothers out here grinding in entrepreneurial land or entrepreneur land.
Where if you don't work, you don't eat.
Yeah, you don't work, you don't eat. Here's what has happened. What has happened was, right? Mm-hmm. So the kids have been away.
Yeah.
For 2 months.
Yes.
With their grands.
What a lovely, lovely thing for you.
It was amazing. This was an absolute first for me. I'm so happy that the kids were able to do it because there was a time in our lockdown where I said, we need to focus more on family.
Right.
And
it's important.
It's very important. And so, whatever beef we have, or if we ever had any, or if we ever considered that we were going to have some beef, it's gone.
Yeah.
Let's eat the beef. Right.
Okay.
And we're going to eat
I've literally never heard that. Let's eat the beef. Okay.
Me either. But, it just came out of nowhere. # eat the beef.
There we go. So, we got the hashtag.
Oh my God.
The dear guy is losing it back there.
Did that just happen?
It did.
So anyway.
And there we have the name of this episode, guys. Eat the beef. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
And we will continue. We're gonna squash whatever it is.
Yeah.
And we're gonna focus on family. Too many people losing their life, so on and so forth. So I was like, you know what? I wonder if your parents would like to take the babies for the summer. It will help me grind.
Right.
And give them something to do.
Right.
And spend that quality time with their grands.
Yeah, absolutely.
That a lot of us don't really get to do, or our parents didn't have the opportunity. And for me and my sister, when we were coming up, it was all about, it was a punishment when we went to our grandmother's house.
Right.
Because she couldn't keep it clean. So when we were out of balance, my mom would be like, y'all going over to your grandmom's house, and we would end up cleaning that house, and it would never stay clean. So this was such a different experience for my babies. And as grateful as I was for them being there, they came back, and it shifted my world.
Yeah.
Girl, it shifted my world.
2 months is a long time for you to get used to one grind, right? One focus. And then now you have to do the split thing again.
Yes, I have to do the split thing again. And there has been some struggle on it because now things have to be adjusted.
Yeah.
I have to put my time and my energy and my focus and flip it.
Right.
And put it in some different ways. And that doesn't just affect me. Guess who else it affects?
Your babies.
And
your family.
And
your business.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, where are we going with this?
There you go. You want another point? Ooh. You finally got it.
No. That's the point for you because you basically told me with your eyes. But go ahead.
Did I? Okay. Yeah. So listen, the struggle is crazy because the last 2 months I said, all right, I'm going to grind it out. I'm going to go hard. And I think to some degree, not only did I program myself, I programmed everybody else around me.
Yeah.
So now I have to make that flip.
Yeah. You got to adjust again.
And with that flip comes, changing the expectations of some other people.
And like your clients.
like my clients.
Yeah.
And so what used to be 6 a.m. texts.
Who does that?
Me.
That's
Listen,
so rude.
No, I actually do.
Don't you wake me up at 6 a.m. with no text message, because a text means it could have waited.
Listen, I
that's what that means.
I am actually that 6 a.m. texter, but I do that with friends, and I'm okay with that. And listen, I got a crew.
So what? So because I get a 7 a.m. text. So are we just cool? We acquaintances.
You told me do not text you at a certain time because it wasn't good for you.
I still got 7 a.m.
So guess what I did?
What part of morning person does she not understand? People, please. I don't understand.
Jazmyn, if you text me first, I'm texting you back. You don't get away with that.
No, okay. So I do sometimes text you at 7:30, 7. Yeah, because my kids, they're jumping on my head. So no, I absolutely get what you're talking about. I have not had to do this switch, but we have kids that are around the same age, right? They're the same age range. We're dealing with similar developmental things, and the needs that they have are pretty similar. So I get what you're coming from.
And now I like to think of my kids like they have the 3 C's, and that's they're cute, they're clever, and they're curious.
That's it.
And that is very hard to literally, work around every single day. And it's only been 2 days.
You can't take your eyes off of them for a minute.
I can't, because one of them will be walking outside to do whatever that person wants to do. And then the other one will be upstairs putting on my makeup or whatever the case may be, drawing on the wall or whatever. But every 5 minutes, I swear, just yesterday, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I said, okay, mommy's going to sit down. It's time for me to work. You can do blah, blah, blah.
They said you thought.
Every 5 minutes. And meanwhile, I have clients that are texting me.
Yeah, yeah. And
every 10 minutes. Or calling, and it's not just the clients. All right. So some folks may not really understand the real estate world or what a realtor does.
Right.
And once you sign a contract or, certain things happen, it's not stop time. It's still go time.
Yeah. It's even more go time.
It's even more go time. Mm-hmm. There's so many phone calls. There's phone calls with clients. There's text messages. There's emails. There is, and God forbid, don't be in a high intense situation.
Yeah.
Right? So it is doubly intense at that point.
Because time is of the essence.
Yeah. And then you're talking to the title company. You're talking to attorneys. You're trying to advertise and get more business.
Right.
So imagine that with a 6 and a 7-year-old.
Mom, can I have some juice? Mom. I'm having a flashback to just today.
That is it.
Such and such won't turn it to my channel. Like it's
too much toilet paper down the toilet. And I know people go through this.
Yes.
I'm just, I just want to put it out there.
But it's our experience, so it's okay. You know what I mean? We can talk about real life. That's real life.
It is real life. So, with this, I've had to try and say, okay, this is how we're going to do it. 1 week before the kids came home, I tried to reprogram myself.
Yeah.
So if I want to work out in the morning, or if I want to walk the dog, or if I want to, whatever it is that I need to do for me, I have to do it before they wake up.
Yeah. So
no more partially sleeping in until 6:30, because that's what it was, Jazz.
Sleeping in at
6:30 was sleeping. So now I'm up at 5:10. Yes. I am up at 5:10. I'm trying to get myself centered.
Yeah.
I pray in the morning. I let that be the first thing.
Yeah.
Because we're not promised tomorrow. So I'm grateful that I woke up. So I get my prayer on. I start my stretching. I start exercising. And then I'm like hustling, trying to put on an eyelash, And then when they get up, they got to get my focus.
Right.
And then it's time to go to work.
Yeah. So you basically compartmentalize your time all throughout the day.
I'm going to have to. And so I want to get into a few things that I think so far that has really helped me, but I think it's going to help me move forward. And I don't want to be unrealistic, because guess what? This is partially going to change again when they go to school.
Yep. It's a new transition.
It's always transitioning. It's like, it's never just about you.
Yeah.
Right. So one of the things that I'm trying to do more than anything, and it was even before the kids, but even so now, is boundaries. Can you feel me?
Absolutely. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
No, it's so important. It's very important. So for me, I feel like not only is creating boundaries like good for business because it creates structure in your business, it's self-care.
It is.
We're entrepreneurs. You are your business. If you don't have boundaries and you don't have balance, your business is awry. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's very important to create those boundaries. So let me hear it.
So I have 2 boundaries that I've set thus far.
Okay.
And one of them is when it's time to eat, especially dinner.
Yeah.
It's done.
Okay.
I can't talk to you.
Okay.
So if you send me a text message at dinner time, it's like 6:30 or something, I'm sitting down, I'm eating with my family. This is the first time that I've gotten to be with my husband and my kids and my dog sitting over there acting like she ain't got food in her bowl, but she's been fed.
She's looking.
Right. She's trying to look for something to drop on the floor. But the point is, and I don't have the statistics for it, but I remember reading somewhere a long time ago or being told a long time ago, like, you want to eat dinner with your family.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually started doing that again during so we always kind of did it, but we did it more deliberately during COVID because we're all in our separate corners, right?
Yeah.
The boys were doing their thing. Mason, my husband, is doing his job and he has to be kind of isolated because the kids are loud. And then I'm doing my own thing. So dinner was, we were deliberate about coming together in a more meaningful way. So yeah, absolutely. I think that even came out again as a statistic. Families who have dinner together have better connections.
And literally having that dinner together might be not only for parents, right, to decompress.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's an opportunity to ask your kids sometimes for the first time during that day, how is your day?
Yeah, you got to touch base. Absolutely.
So that right there, I'm not answering your text at 6:30. This is our time.
Wholeheartedly endorse this boundary for sure.
So now, now that they're home, I'm not eating and texting people back. It's just a no. You gotta wait.
Yeah.
The other thing I've been doing is putting the sleeper on my phone.
Do not disturb. Leave me alone.
Well, leave me alone. Very politely. Operating hours are over. But no, in all seriousness, I wish, and if there's somebody on YouTube or whether you're watching on YouTube, right? Or whether you're listening in, I don't care if you're listening in, somebody's got to be tech savvy. Drop us an email or a DM or something, because I need to fix that message on the sleeper thing from Jamilah is sleep to nope, not right now. Not right now. And in parentheses, I can't tell you when.
Yeah.
Because right now, this is my time.
Family time. Yeah.
But you do know you can interrupt that time, right? If you send somebody a text and it says sleeper, you can shake them. You can shake their phone.
What?
So what's the point, right?
What?
Yes. If you do it, I'll show you. Like, I'll show you later. Put that on your phone at home. That is
crazy. And that's one of those things that doesn't make, why, Apple? That don't make no sense.
I know. That's that now generation.
Yeah. And you know what? It's hard because I can imagine as a realtor, you literally are expected to be attached to your phone 24/7. That's just like the nature of the job.
And I want to be very, very clear. I am not totally off limits. And there are certain circumstances that you have to give your attention to at that moment.
Yeah.
But if I know that this is not one of those circumstances, I have to put my phone somewhere else.
Right.
I have to walk away. I have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But I'm very guilty. And, if I program my clients to text me at a certain time, as in, if I'm texting you at 10, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Because I'm just telling you the door is open.
The boundary starts with you, Jamilah.
Thank you, Yoda.
The boundary starts with you.
Thank you, Yoda.
Yeah, you gotta do it first, for sure.
So, I mean, that's one thing. You've never done that?
So my phone doesn't ring past a certain time. I have a business phone arrangement where my hours literally determine whether or not my phone will even ring on my end.
Nobody has any design emergencies.
Okay, so you said my face. Okay, so there are times when there are design emergencies. I have a business line and then I have my regular cell phone, right? I've got 2 numbers. My business line and my regular cell phone.
I mean, I'm computing that, but I would still be answering both phones.
No, so my business line does not ring, first of all, outside of working hours. It does not ring if I already have an appointment scheduled in my calendar. It syncs up with my calendar. And if it's like a spam call, it auto filters. So the people who can reach me on my business line are pretty much the people who need to reach me on my business line. The other thing is, for certain people, like my contractor, for my manufacturers, for like cabinetry and stuff like that, and my full service clients, they have my cell. That number will always ring. So it's kind of like having the bat phone, the bat line. Mm-hmm. What is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is my way of controlling the flow. Certain people can't get me all the time.
Let me tell you the biggest fear of a realtor.
What's that? You're not going to get a new client.
Either A,
yeah,
you're not going to get a new client, or B, your client thinks that you're not working, mm-hmm. right?
Oh, that's a real fear for me too.
Right.
That's a real fear for me too.
Because you didn't answer your phone,
right.
You know, mm-hmm. Or there was another one. Or C, you're going to lose a client, mm-hmm. because there are clients that cheat on you.
Yeah.
And they really don't compute the fact that, like,
you're a person, you have a life.
I don't get paid. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the other thing.
I don't get paid until the goal is achieved.
Yeah.
So if you're cheating on me,
mm-hmm.
literally,
mm-hmm.
if you're cheating on me with another realtor, you know, that's not, obviously that's not the greatest thing. I don't want that, and I hope someone wouldn't do that to me. But the point is like, if you don't answer your phone and they want you to do what it is that they want you to do at that moment,
yeah,
they're just going to pick up the phone and call another realtor.
That's, and honestly, I think that's a luxury that I have, because first of all, I'm not a realtor. I am a creative. I'm a designer. So people don't expect me to be attached to my phone all the time. No. As an artist, people are like, she's a little, not flighty or anything like that, but like they understand there's systems, there's things, there's methods, processes that are in place. If it's there are hardly, unless your house is falling down.
Or the tile fell from the ceiling. Remember when you put those tiles on the ceiling in episode 2? No? Okay, no.
That tile don't fall. You got Gorilla Glue on that tile. No, but I'm saying, like, there's very rarely a emergency situation where it's like, oh my God, I can't reach Jazmyn. You know what I mean? But I set it up that way so that I don't have those last minute, like, oh, I got to do this right now type of things. My schedule goes, this is another thing that I do. I do my schedule through a scheduler, Acuity. Shout out to them. This is not, branded or sponsored. It's not sponsored, but they are the way that I get people to schedule walkthroughs, consultations, appointments with me. And I have presets in place. So you can't schedule an appointment for the next day. It just, because my life does not have that luxury. I need notice of at least like 5 days to be able to, because not only is it, I have to make sure my kids are good, I have to tell my husband, he's got to check with, you know what I mean? So I need notice.
Well, you have a certain luxury.
Oh, I do. This is the other thing. My husband works from home 2 days a week. No, that's not it?
That ain't what I'm talking about. No.
That is very helpful too. That is extremely helpful.
What I should have did that I didn't do, and I did not prepare for this number because I didn't know I would have to throw it out there. But your luxury is how many interior designers, good ones, are there, versus how many realtors are out here right now.
It's a lot more. You have a lot more competition.
There's a lot more competition, and I mean, listen. To be quite honest, it's I'm not trying to be rude, but I want to be honest.
Okay. I'm waiting.
You don't know where I'm going.
I do not.
Sometimes some clients don't like what you do or something that you didn't do.
Right.
And they're going to walk away.
Yeah. That happens. I've had that happen.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
But if creating a certain level of boundaries is not good for them.
Yeah.
Then we weren't a good match.
Exactly.
From the door.
Exactly.
And then, it burns a little bit, but then you have to be prepared to say,
yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work out for us.
And that's fine. You know what I do? I put it on the table. Like day one. Hey, I'm Jazmyn. I'm a designer. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I've got 2 kids. I'm a mom. So like, understand, I'm focused on you as my client. I'm trying to get your project done. You know what I mean? I have timelines in place. processes in place. You have my attention. But if my babies need me, I'm going to be over there. I'm going to be over there working on your stuff, but I'm going to be over there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I make it clear in as gentle a way as possible that's a priority as a human because, you know, I'm a mom. And even most people, because you put it up there right up front, you know, they're understanding. Mm-hmm. A lot of my clients are like, yeah, just bring them. Because that's the nature of my job.
Listen, I have a colleague who said to me today, it was so great. She said, are you coming to the happy hour tomorrow? And I said, no, not unless you have some ginger ale, because I got the 2 babies with me. They're not coming. And she goes, they're cool. They can come. And I said, cool. I think we're going to be a happy hour then with the ginger ale.
That's the best.
You know, it is the best.
When people understand.
Yes. So, all right. So that was one major thing that I've been doing.
I'm so sorry. I railroaded that whole thing.
No, you didn't, because I love to hear your experiences too. And I might have to take that too. You know, put in my realtor profile first. I'm a mom. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, and you take it how you want to take it.
Yeah.
You know, people know I have children.
Right.
But listen, if you think I can't work.
Right.
And have kids and all that good stuff, like I'm not going to be a good realtor because of that.
Yeah.
Then you know what? Then we're not going to work together.
Yeah.
But funny enough, now I'm like going on a tangent a little bit. My husband will say certain things to me.
Jesus.
Listen, no, this is not bad.
Okay.
But listening. He will say certain things to me, and we have our little jokes, and sometimes I have to remind him about what I can do.
Is this?
I say, hey, no, God, where are you people's heads? Where's the head?
Okay, go ahead. Reel it in, Jamilah. Go ahead.
I have had 4 children. You got me?
Yeah.
I can do anything.
You absolutely can.
I can do anything. Have you had 4 children?
Right. How many children have you birthed? Absolutely. Listen.
So not only have I had 4, I've been making dinner like every night.
Yup.
You know, I've been working and making a full-time income. Mm-hmm. You know, I've been putting gas in the car in Pennsylvania.
Listen.
Not in New Jersey. You understand?
Yes.
So if you think I can't work with kids, you're sadly mistaken.
Sadly.
But is it difficult? It absolutely is.
It is.
So
it's a different, like, I've had this conversation too with my spouse that if something should happen, the arrangement we have in place is that mommy's got to be the safety net, right? If something happens, he's likely to get called in. He's got to go deal with contractors. He's a project manager. So he's got to run, you know, a shutdown didn't go well in a building or something like that. He's got to go. I am the safety net, right? As the mom in the household, if I have a walkthrough, baby's coming. I'm going to put them in the car with their iPads and the engine running. That's how I would have to do that.
But we're not leaving them in the car with
No. First of all, we got auto start and all that stuff. Don't you worry, my babies are good. Okay, I don't want nobody calling CPS. But I'm just saying, you know, I would be, you know, expected to pick up the slack, and that is a responsibility that I feel like is a luxury. We ain't gonna get into man bashing, but I'm just saying, as a mom, you know. That there's that
you're the safety net.
You are the safety net.
There's no turning that off.
Exactly. If your stuff is going awry and his stuff is going awry, guess who's going to be able to pay attention to their stuff?
You know, that burns me sometimes.
Oh,
girl, see, you talking about we not going there? And
that was me.
There.
That was me. But I'm just saying, like, it's absolutely a real thing that moms have to switch a lot more. They have to switch a lot more. And so to think that a mom who's working doesn't know how to juggle is the joke for me. It's a joke. Listen.
Not only do I juggle, I've done it pregnant. And then had a baby.
There you go.
So anyways, all right. So we're on the same page.
We are absolutely on the same page. We are.
So, all right. The other thing that I've worked really, really hard at, and I was working very hard at this before the babies came home.
Yeah.
It's time blocking.
Okay.
Girl, if I showed you my phone.
I think I saw your schedule once and it kind of scared me.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's
color coded, guys.
It is. Listen, I take tips. Before it was all blue, and a colleague of mine was like,
That's
you know,
insane.
maybe you should color code it because it helps attract your eye a little bit more. And now it looks really crazy, but it does work. But I was already time blocking so I could be more productive and more effective with my time.
And what does that look like for people? Explain what time blocking is for people who don't know.
Time blocking is essentially taking blocks of time during your day and designating certain activities towards it to make sure. And all right, I don't think I've said this yet. I'm with Keller Williams, and Keller Williams really does push this, and it's an effective way to be productive. So we talk about being productive versus just being busy.
Right.
Have you ever just been busy?
Yeah.
Do you get anything done just by being busy? Or do you want to be productive, busy and productive?
Right.
Like my whole schedule can be filled up from 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning all the way down into 11 or whatever it is.
Right.
But there's different things, different tasks that I do within that schedule that helps me to be productive.
Yeah.
I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Right. Yeah.
So I was already time blocking. So I might spend 2 hours doing social media. I might do, if I have a contract that comes my way, I'm spending at least 2.5, 3 hours on the contract. You know, I'll take a block of time and I'll talk to clients during that time, new clients or whatever, or follow up with clients, whatever the case it may be.
Right.
You know, so that's time blocking. So I was already doing that. But the kids, I have to flip my blocks.
Yeah.
I can't wake up and just do a contract.
No.
Can I take a call every now and then? Yeah, but I have to get myself up.
Right.
Again, like I'm getting up at 5:10 in the morning, and then I'm doing all this tiny block of time for me.
Yeah.
And then what then happens is they wake up. So I got to pay attention to the babies.
Right.
So I'll spend at least maybe 2-3 hours with them until, you know, we do our lunchtime. And then after that, they get a lot of free time.
Right.
And then I can go a little harder, you know, and do the client stuff. And then when dad comes home, it's dad's time.
Daddy duty.
And then I go back to work. So I may not even be going to bed until 10.
Yeah. The second shift.
And then I still have to tuck them in. So I've been doing time blocking. It's very effective. But with the babies home, I have to flip the blocks.
Yeah.
And that means putting them first.
Right.
And everybody else second.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, look, if you are the type of person that cannot be reasonable, you can't be reasoned with, you expect that my house, in your client's case, is your life, it should be, then I mean, it's not a good fit. It's not a good fit. And so
it's not, but I mean, it's selling a house in general. There's a lot of communication involved.
Right.
It's just about blocking off and setting those boundaries. You know, it's got to stop at some point.
Yeah.
It's just got to stop, because not only that, when you mentioned it, mental health.
Yes, absolutely.
Sometimes I take 15 to 20 minute naps during the day. I have to.
I wish I could nap that quick.
Oh,
I fall asleep. I fall asleep at 2, wake up at 8. Like, what happened?
Set your timer. Block your time for a nap.
That's a very smart way to do it. I just don't even lay down. I don't even try.
Girl, seriously, like, the earlier I wake up, the more tired I am by at least 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I have to take that break. So by the time, if I get that quick, fast cat nap, then I can wake up a little more fresh and ready to go.
Right.
Versus being burnt out.
Yeah.
You know, for your clients, you can't even think when you're burnt out.
Listen.
You know?
Yeah. Let alone produce. I mean, I'm a designer. I have to put things together and they have to look good. And I have to do it in a way that translates to the client, that looks good to the client. If my equilibrium is off because my life is a mess, I produce poo-poo. It does not look good.
Did you produce like a brown bathroom poo-poo? Like an episode?
Not quite as bad as last episodes. No, never that bad. But yeah, so you have to absolutely, for the health of yourself and your business, you have to create those boundaries and set them in place so everybody's on the same page. Even just saying, like, even letting your clients know it's okay if you can't reach me. It's okay. I have not forgotten you. You know what I mean? I'm going to get back to you. If you call me and you can't reach me, trust me, it's okay. I'm going to get back to you. Maybe just saying it like that. Hopefully that will be enough to settle their nerves a little bit. But, you know, some clients are, you know, unsettleable.
I don't think that's a word.
It is #unsettleable.
How did I know she was going to go there? How did I know? All right. Besides that piece of advice, do you have any other pieces of advice for that before we go?
Automate as much of your life as you can. Listen, I automate everything, like social media posts, emails that, aren't urgent emails, like marketing stuff, things that I don't have to be at my computer. I automate as much as possible, Jamilah. It saves me so much time and headache, because nothing is like fire drill. I got to go do this thing. Everything is like well thought out in advance.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't tell you.
What?
See, when we talk on the phone outside of this, I'm an active listener. And I heard you say the app that you use to automate. Don't say it.
I'm not.
Because we're not being sponsored here.
Nope.
So,
no free promo.
No more.
Even though Acuity got some today.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I heard what you said. Yeah. And I actually looked it up. I didn't ask you again. Mm-hmm. I looked it up.
You're such a good listener.
I spent time figuring it out. And I'm like, hot damn, I got it.
Game changer.
It's a game changer.
Yes, absolutely. Take the pressure off a little bit. Like, schedule out like 2 weeks in advance if you can.
Okay, well, I can't. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
But I've done at least a week.
Yeah, and it's really good. Like, it helps you build your content up. You can reuse stuff. It's really, really good. So, yeah, do that. That helps. The other thing I'll say is... I think I already said this, but I set the expectation early. Like, I'm a mom. I bring it up. I may have little ones with me. They don't bite. They might break some stuff, but I'll fix it. Like, I set the expectation pretty early, what my priorities are. And I also let my clients know, because sometimes they're so high strung just because they don't know the process and they're like nervous about it. Mm-hmm. So if I say, this is normal, it's okay. Mm-hmm. There's going to be things that are going to happen. This is not a 10. You know what I mean? It's going to make you feel like it's a 10, but it's not a 10 yet. We're not at DEF CON, whatever yet.
I like that.
Yeah. So just tell them, like, this is the expectation, this is what's going to happen. And usually it helps ease a lot of that, between clients and also myself. Because I know I told you. I told you this is what's going to happen. So, it's a pre-settled argument, if you will. But yeah, I mean, and also just consider yourself, like, take inventory routinely throughout the day. I am not as regimented and organized as you are. I think that's a surprise to no one. I go with the flow a lot more, but I do know where my weak points are. So I've set systems up in place to kind of cover me for those weak points. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So, I mean, I think it's important for people to hear this conversation too, because as entrepreneurs and as moms, that's a cross section that doesn't get a whole lot of love all the time. Boss mamas got to live too.
It gets love, but I don't think it's really not talked about, because it sounds like complaining, right? Like, there's one element of us that want to not be considered, like, don't make considerations for me, right? So as soon as you say you're a mom, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's not going to be able to do.
Right. Yeah. It's a war in our heads, or at least in my head. Yeah. That you need to recognize that I'm a mom, but I don't want you to make all types of considerations for me.
I'm not preempting an excuse for why I didn't follow up or follow through.
We've heard the mompreneur stuff. I used to hashtag that all the time. Yeah. But I don't do that anymore in certain instances. But no, it gets recognition, but we really don't deep dive into these conversations like that, because at least I haven't heard them. But
yeah, I mean, no, they're pretty. It's not as common, I feel like, for me to hear a fully transparent conversation about the frustrations of being a working mom, especially a working entrepreneur mom, which I feel like is a different level because the stress, you know what I mean? You don't have that system. You flying with one balloon instead of a whole kite or whatever, a whole parachute or whatever it is.
An air balloon, a kite, and all the things.
You know what I'm saying, guys.
Before we go, I want to be able to tell the gentlemen out here, if we have any gentlemen listeners.
Why? What are we talking to men for?
Wow.
No. I'm just trying to figure out where we're going with this. What's going on?
I want to speak on behalf of you as a wife.
I want to vet this thing that you say, though.
I can't whisper in your ear right now, Jazmyn.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Right. Go ahead.
We are not here to bash men. You already mentioned
I co-sign that.
We're not here to bash men.
No, absolutely not.
We have husbands.
Mm-hmm.
We're in loving marriages.
Yes.
We have children. We're growing families out here. So we're not recognizing men and their contributions.
Absolutely no.
We're talking about us, so don't make it about you. There we go. All right. So, no, but this has been very fun. You guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Do not forget to like, comment, and
subscribe.
Yes. And moms, dads, all of you. I mean, come on. This isn't just for one show, but for one audience, excuse me, but make sure you stay engaged. Drop your comments.
Please tell us what you think of this episode. Yes. Honestly, I mean, I feel like we represented our perspectives pretty well, but let us know what you think. If you have a different experience or if you agree, just go ahead and leave a comment. We'd love to see it.
We're here to listen to you and to share our world. So I am Jamilah, your realtor.
And I'm Jazmyn, interior designer.
And until next time, you guys come back for the next episode. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.